just run some, make sure everything's running here. Looks like it. Fantastic. Okay, so we're at Spa. And it should be an interesting day. It's nice to be back at the wheel. Had to rebuild my PC. Yeah, I missed Zandvoort unfortunately. But back for more punishment. Formula A cars. So yeah, I'd get out there. We've got 20 minutes left of practice here, and I'd get out there, drive a few of the nerves off. Let's go and check. It's changed. Okay. Check that. What's the weather doing? Damp track. Oh, hang on. I'd forget one thing. Need my HUDs. So, that should bring everything back. There we are. It's weird, but usually parked on the left there, so not a VIP today, it seems. Track is stand. Yeah, not much grip to be had. Whoops. Bit hot into Blanchimont there. Sorry about taking out the braking marker, everyone. There's a little bump at the end, right on the apex of that first kink that really can unsettle the car. That's what happened just then. pass you through Blanchimont, Becky. It's too dangerous. That's going to happen fairly often today. That's a very tough exit out of Malmedy there. The track hasn't evolved to dry yet, given all the cars running on this damp track. Anyway. practice. Oh, that was close. Doc, great to see you, mate. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're doing well, mate. And that recovery is progressing nicely, mate. I really hope that's the case. Spa Master, I'm not so sure about that, but I do have to say that this is my favourite circuit, so I think that counts when you're yeah, mate, goes without saying, mate, if you need, I don't think there's much I can do, but if I can do anything for you, mate, let me know. And I hope that at some stage you can join us back on track again, mate, when you feel ready. Yeah, there's a lot of people running around on full fuel, and I'm on a quali fuel load, so that's why the numbers are a little bit deceptive at this stage. You'll be seeing people in the down in the 328s and probably lower, whereas I'll be lucky to get 332. I'd be happy with something in the 332s in qualifying, so I might park it here and have a bit of a rest before quality. Oh, come on, there we go. Yeah, it's how many people do we have? 35. Okay, that's the biggest grid we've had. Obviously, it's a combined Formula A and B today. So I'm not. I think so. Yeah, I think he's got his BT24. So yeah, it's pretty quick. So yep, now we're into quali. Oh. Yeah, indeed, Matt. That'll be the key. I think I'll be trying to put in a banker lap early on just to make sure that I don't qualify behind the Formula B cars. Then we'll attack after that. That's the strategy. Got half an hour here, so yeah. It's a combined race stock. We're all on the same grid today, so it's like a multi-class affair. Back to Carrera Mundial, so yeah, traffic's maybe a thing today. We may lap people probably twice. We may lap the FB cars. I'll just wait till the 29-minute mark here. People are going to be jockeying for position and so on. So yeah, I'm going to be pretty slow here, as always, relative to the others, but we shall see. Dry track, it's good. Oh, I've already had, yeah, we've already had Devon complaining about driving in the wet, so yeah, there was quite the kick-off yesterday evening actually, so it's all in the Discord, but I would not recommend going and reading it because a lot of it's just pretty toxic stuff, so yeah, anyway, move onwards and upwards. Oh no, Jenny must have crashed. Oh no! Oh, I'm out too! No! Fuck! Back of the grid. Oh, what a stupid... No qualifying time for me. Oh well. Sorry to whoever was behind me there. Who was that? What a stupid, just attacking too much on the outlap. So, that's a good start to the day. Oh boy. Can only get better from here. So... Oh, Darren. You do these things to yourself. Anyway, going to be a long race, so it was all about surviving. And what's going on with the? No, just quali, just out of quali. If I do that in the race, I would have the FB car next time. But quali, it's just your session's over. So yeah. Thankfully. Yeah, that was silly. Anyway. I love I love putting myself at a disadvantage like that. Yeah. So ah, dear. Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna try not. I'm trying desperately not to beat myself up too much here. Yeah, long race, a lot of attrition. I'm just gonna have to be very, very careful at the start. Avoiding the likely carnage at OWRS Radion, and then picking my way through the Formula B cars is going to be a battle. So yeah, just have to be very patient now. Hopefully I've got all of my impatience out of the way. Someone's getting a nice draft off Yerne here. It's either Jerry, Preeex or Nicholas. I don't really remember it because it was all behind me. And it was a long time ago now, Doc, so the old brain, the old recall isn't as good as it used to be. There you go. Nicholas right behind Yerne. There must be a delay here. Yeah. Yeah, just cruise around, survive and see what happens. So anyway, I might just leave you with the footage of Yerne here, and Quick bathroom break. I'll be back in just a second. Okay. Oh, it's better. Casper and Pot. Yeah, out there he is. Doc, I don't know if you remember Casper from HRSC, but yeah, Rafa have a nice strong substitute here. And oh no, not. What is going on with that? Netcode or something? Oh, that's not. Ooh. What's that there passing? Did good to get out of the way. Okay, yeah, it's a connection thing, server thing then, which worries me. But yeah, he and Yerne will probably work together at the front. And the Ferrari is probably the next fastest car. And yeah, and it's the rest, basically. Well, I hope Austin does well today. He's got the, he's back in the donkey, but yeah, he drove a Mercedes and was notable for qualifying for Spa and doing really well when he basically muscled the Mercedes around like no one else, several seconds faster. He's a Yerne level, basically, another alien. And yeah, he only raced 2 or 3 races, never raced in HSO. I think he's been off doing family stuff, but it's great to see Rafa were able to entice him back to race with us. So well, I hope that's not Devon. I hope Devon didn't crash out either. I just hope, I hope that there's, I'm not fighting with other Formula A cars. Anyway, sorry, back, go with Martin here. My mate Martin. Yeah, I'm not seeing the cars wobble around like this in the replay is not filling me with a lot of confidence. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it's just the replay. Got my race set up loaded here. Yeah, probably. There's probably a few people as stupid as I was. But yeah, it's a long race, so... okay. Well, I wish Devon would take that same attitude, let me tell you that. Because, yeah. Just so frustrating. He's not struggling too much, he's on pole, so... Pretty much, yeah. But, yeah, I don't want to say too much, but really, it drags a lot of the joy out of it for me and really stresses me out. It's, yeah, I just don't. That type of conflict just really feeds into my shit that happened when I was young, so it's not good. But anyway, yeah, I love Yune's attitude. Some people make lemonade when they get lemons, the others, you know, complain about it. Yeah. It's so much faster, yeah. It's really a committed lap in this car here. Like I did a 31 during the week, and I was saying to the guys, it's probably one of the best laps I've done in anything, anywhere. But the level of commitment and wrestling the car around is just ridiculous. So a lot harder to drive than the 54 cars. And yeah, the extra speed means you've got less time to react to everything, so it's just really, really intense. Devon did crash. Well, there is, you have to pace yourself in these cars because the the tyres just, like, for example, you just can't not liking this replay flow at all. Yeah, it's just the tyres don't like being abused for more, you abuse the tyres constantly, you get into thermal deg, and so you really do have to manage the race, much like the 54 cars. The handling is a lot different transforms, so from high to low fuel, probably as much, if not more, than the 54 cars. So yeah, it's just a real, you have to think your way through. And if you're not thinking, like I was pushing then, like a quali lap, green track, stupidly braking at the same point and expecting to get through, so I can't make mistakes like that during the race. So yeah, I'm going to be super, super cautious. Okay, I'm going to just duck off again and I'll leave you with Bert. Yurno crashed, did he? Well, at least he got a lap in, I guess, so... Oh, wow. It's no good. But he did get a time in at least, so he doesn't lose that time. Oh, Devon must have done the same thing as me. Oh, excuse me. Oh. It's a bit frustrating sitting here like this, I have to say. I'm going to be a lot more careful at at Silverstone on my outlap, let me tell you. Let's watch Bird for a bit. Yeah, well, apparently so. Let's see, shall we? Yeah, Maddie's very quick, so it's not surprising. It was, yeah, it's, I diced very, very briefly with her at Monaco, and yeah, she can drive, let me tell you. Great car control. Probably could you do with optimizing setup a little bit so she doesn't have to work so hard behind the wheel. But overall she's just, yeah, very talented. So, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not... I hope this isn't my connection. If it is, then I'm in a bit of trouble. It shouldn't be, because I have a... Oh, okay. Hopefully he's in front of me at the start. I don't want to have him behind me. I'll just let him go, actually. Yeah. He's driving really well, Nicholas. And it's obviously very hot in championship contention. That Hooper, yeah, they got the upgrade here, so it is a lot quicker. That is quick, though. Very quick. Another quick guy. Ooh. Yeah, he's, I used to think he could charge and drive real quick, but he can also, he's very smart as well at managing the race. Pushes when he needs to, so yeah, it'd be really good it's good to see him fighting, mixing it up. Not sure what his history is, whether he fits into the hobbyist category, but if he is a hobbyist, classed as a hobbyist, he's at the very top of that tree. So yeah, no BRMs. All right, there's Riley doing us proud. That's about the time I would have liked to have done in quali. So well done, Riley. Back on the pace after building his new rig, getting some new gear. Good to see. Yeah, I don't recall him ever referring to esports or anything, so just a well, has the talent for esports, obviously, like a lot of us do. I guess there is quite a few blokes who could run it, people that could run it. I think run esports quite easily. So. This kid is bloody quick for a 17-year-old. Very impressive. And he's a good kid too. I shouldn't say it like that because he's a colleague, not a junior, but yeah, he's a really nice young guy. So, Nicholas is in the Beagle, sorry, so not the Hooper. So he's in the same car as Yerne. Look at that. I doubt Yerne would ever get out-qualified by 1.6 seconds. I wonder what, well, he probably, yeah, exactly. Danny, Doc, I was talking about, who's on screen right now. I guess Yerne would have probably got down towards that time. Wow, those Beagles are going to really pull away, I'd say. Oh. Oh, that's it. Come on, Danny. Yeah, he's a super nice kid. Very respectful. No improvement there, unfortunately. So I better get over into the briefing. I know what my race calculator is, Doc. It's just make it to the end and hope for the best. That's all I have to worry about.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I should switch back to the racing here. But Danny, okay, because this is on delay, so. Well, I mean, this. What's going on?
Oh, that's. I think only Maximilian is still on the lap. And Gerard.
Frank and Danny, I think, as well. unless I'm on replay.
I only see two. Oh yeah. Danny, Fanek, Sido.
Cedar's backed out, Danny's pitted. I think everyone's done.
Looks like it.
Yep.
Just before we start, is anyone else encountering the cars warping around when they're watching in-game?
The replays are very scuffed, yes.
Yeah,
I get
okay,
that.
that's good.
Awesome.
Just the game being broken as usual.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
I have my driver hands reappearing all the time. It's really distracting.
Yeah.
Enjoy the final season of HRSC, because after this year I'm done with this shit. I cannot be bothered anymore. I have had it. I am life's pinata. No, like, this is ridiculous. Like, if it was like the actual like the showroom stuff, or like the engine file that I had to correct with the fucking fuel consumption and stuff, so the Brabhams could actually make the race distance, that would be fine, but no. Right, let me get my fucking briefing document. Thank you very much, everyone, for turning up. As far as I could tell, everyone also followed qualifying procedures splendidly.
Yeah. In it and then sit the
I
whole
had a
thing
big
out.
share the screen. Okay, so you'll notice that the format for this race is different. It's the first time we're using race format B, first of 3 times this season. That means the Formula B cars will be on the same track at the same time for the Grand Prix as the Formula A cars, so we'll only have one race. In this sense, there will be some changes during the race, meaning in blue flag procedure, for example, and all that stuff. But yeah, so server start and all that stuff, you know, the entire like stuff here, it's self-explanatory. It's just one race session instead of 2. 28 laps, we're presuming around 1 hour 40 minutes to 2 hours for the race distance, depending on how the weather situation will be. Starting procedure is still a standing start. There will not be a formation lap. The lapping will follow Grand Prix rules. This is the blue flag rules that I addressed. The slower car must be letting the faster car through safely and quickly as not to impede it. When F2 is getting overtaken by F1, to the F2s, the most predictable thing you can do is just keep your line and just wait for them to get alongside on the straights. Don't try to like jink to the sides or anything, and you know, just stay predictable. That's the most important part there, especially because, you know, if you back off the throttle and jump off the side, you're approaching Master King with approximately 50 to 60 kilometers an hour less than the F1 cars. So the most important part is staying predictable, not trying to just, you know, be over-accommodating and all that stuff.
No handbrake.
Track limits is self-explanatory as well.
Car doesn't have a handbrake, Doc.
I don't see where you would gain like a significant advantage without the game then penalizing you, but, you know. Pit lane does not have a speed limit as usual. However, there you are obligated to enter and exit the pit lane safely and the pit box as well in case you have damage. The beginning of the pit lane line is the sign after La Source. If you're planning to pit, please enter before the sign, so on the right side of the sign. Since it's only a line and not a pit wall, there's only a form separation, so to say. So it's you can drive over it, but please keep at least 2 wheels of your car to the left side of the orange pit line during qualifying and the race while on the racing surface. Simply because if there's someone in the pit lane, they're getting out of their slow spot, they're getting out of their pit box, or they're just following the the fast lane, so to say, and then you come in with like 120 kph overspeed. That's just a very, very avoidable crash waiting to happen. Carrying on with a broken car, it's the same rules as usual with that. Like all FB drivers already know. We have our FA drivers. You guys know about the reserve car rule. You know the benchmarks of it already. If you crash, rip a rear wheel off and it kills the engine, or if it rips 2 wheels off, that chassis is broken for the next race. We had 3 drivers from last race. We had 3 drivers from last race that had that issue. Myself, and now I'm in the commentary box, like fucking James Garner in Grand Prix, and Austin Birchfield and Tom D. So they are all in their other cars. Disconnect, in case of a disconnect or game crash, you are allowed to reconnect to the server and continue the race. The car will be in the condition that it was in, so it is not a quick repair. On that note, I will remind people here to the code of conduct, which is mandatory for this series and any series hosted by HRSC, because if you have the point where you're basically you drop connection, you get back on, you drop connection, basically like that in a 2 or 1.5 lap rhythm. At that point, please just retire the car. It's not safe to carry on like that, and it's not safe for the others on track either. Finally, the track map in the orange zone. A bit difficult to see because it's a very big track, so an exceedingly smaller detailed track map. The entire circuit is an orange zone for lap 1. The remainder of the race will keep orange zone status for the sections for Eau Rouge and Radion, so our favorite section of this entire circuit, and Master King, for obvious reasons of shed-related fatal injuries. My final thing, I see that either 2 or 4 FA cars did not set a lap in qualifying, so they will start within the FB car field. To the FB cars as well, just watch out a little bit at the start. You're not just racing each other in that situation. The FAs are a lot faster, like just brutally put. There's no point in chasing for overall position because it's only points positions related to your position in your class, so for FB and for FA. So there's no reason to try and defend for position and stuff. Be aware, be alert at the beginning of the race. At the same time, the 2 FA cars, I don't think I have to say it because I know both of you. Just don't go for over-optimistic lunges. It is lap 1 after all. Yeah. And at the latest, when we get out of Lacombe, we have a lot of straight lines where you'll just blow away anyway. Yeah. But, yeah. Weather... there is a chance of rain for today. It shouldn't be heavy rain, but you guys have had this on the server as well. But yeah, just watch out, be careful. Everyone, best of luck, and I hope you have a fun race. Are there any more questions?
Can I just
What
clarify?
time do we have?
Oh, sorry.
One after the other, please.
Go on.
You may go first.
Can I just clarify blue flag rules? In the same class, FA on FA and FB on FB, it's Grand Prix rules. The slower car moves out of the way. But inter-class, FA lapping FB specifically, it's Le Mans rules, sports car rules. So the FB car should hold their line and be predictable and just race as normal. And it's the FA's responsibility to get past safely, correct?
Pretty much, but also if an FB car, those guys will sometimes have faster cornering speed because they just weigh 60 to 260 kilos less. Yeah. If you are alongside in a corner, just let the FA car through. Don't try to fight them back and all that stuff. Just don't make it difficult for everyone involved.
Thank you very much.
It's best to coast a bit before the corner.
Come on.
Nobody loses much time there. And my question was, how much warm-up time will we have after the briefing?
Honestly, at this point, I'd just let the warm-up run out.
Cool.
because
Thank
of everything today.
At the
Alright.
start, obviously, we'll have to funnel through OWRS, which is somewhat tight, and we shouldn't go like 4 or 5 wide at the start. But would we be allowed to go into the pit lane with all 4 wheels at the start?
To avoid, yes, in case there's a crash. Otherwise, to make a move and all that stuff, no.
Okay, thank you.
It's basically the same thing as going off track. You know, you're going off track to avoid an accident, but if you're going off track to overtake, that is a 5-second penalty to Lando Norris, but not to Max Verstappen.
Let's get this over
Right.
with.
Are there any other questions? Max, you were saying something?
I didn't quite understand the last part there.
Yeah, it was just a shit joke.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry about
I
it.
thought it was
But
quite
yeah,
a good joke, Nico. I laughed.
thank you.
All right,
It's
just one
good
more
in
thing
humour.
before we go. Please be patient. Please be patient today. That's the key word. I want everyone to finish today. So everyone needs to be patient between classes or on the track, as best as you can. Be on your best behavior on other cars. Let's try to get as many cars to the finish as possible.
Come
Uh,
on.
do
Just get on
Do
with
we have
it.
time to quickly go to the toilet?
Yes.
You got 5 minutes.
Yeah, big bathroom break. I'll be back. Indeed, Doc, indeed. Probably we all need to spread the load a little bit. I think I need to step up a bit and try and offer some sort of assistance, because he does do too much on his own. So, yeah. Nervous. Oh, let's check everything's working here. Check. Yep, it's good. To the game. Oh. Gonna take it. Oh. Flaming barbecue in the pits there. Yeah, I'm gonna be super cautious at the start. I think I might back right off and wait behind through the first few corners and so on, just to avoid the carnage. But who knows? Yeah, the start, Doc, I'm just going to have to stand on the foot brake. Left foot brake, so luckily that thing, and I'll just have it in neutral and kick it into first after the start. It's going to be a slow start no matter what, so BRM's very difficult to get off the line. So it's yeah, all about survival rather than oh. Oh, well, I'll go out and have a bit of a drive if that's the case. Yeah, this is the worst start, particularly with no handbrake. So just it's just no point trying to really. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Oh. No. Okay, we will have a 15-minute, and which is fine with me. I can get up, get out, and have a drive. Oh, don't. That's the problem with the restarts, is that some people get kicked. Wait for Myth to get back in first. What about Myth? Oh, the blimps. There. Wonderful. Sorry, the Zeppelin. Gotta wait for Myth. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'll be a bit flighty at the start, so appreciate that. I love having you on board with me though, mate, as always. It's great having you company. There we go. Oh, that's what I wanted to do quickly. Okay. What? Resets it. That sucks. Hang on, so I need to do that in the pits quickly. It'll still, I don't want that. Okay, I'll change that during the race. It's all good. Here we go. Here we go. Going out as late as possible here. Seconds to go, I'll hit the button to get out there. Oh, nerves are kicking in. Heart's beating. Assume this grid's correct, so we're right beside Devon. So yeah, I'll let him go. I think he'll probably beat me off the start anyway with this thing. Okay. I think that was Devon. Sorry, Larry. Stay on your line, please. Thanks, Ollie. Very polite FB crowd. Well done and thank you. That was great. Who was that? Oh, Jerry. Okay. It's bound to happen. Yeah, I'd say they'd work together, Doc. Try and get away from Nicholas, maybe. Maybe they'll all work together. Thanks, Miff. If I had a horn, I'd beep it. Now it gets dark. Oh. Oh. not a good day for Brabham. Yeah, I saw that. Not a good day for Brabham. Wonder if Tom ahead of me here has a bit of an issue because he's a bit slow. Nice. Give the broadcast team something to focus on. That's all right, mate. All good. Who's in the FB battle? I could probably see that on my HUD when I'm on the straight, I guess. So Ollie must be in the lead of FB. Wow, Tom must have a lot of damage. Tom must have some damage. That must have been Jackson's wheel I saw at the exit of Blanchemont. Ah, okay, yeah, that would be a good battle in FB. Okay. Dropping like flies, mate. I gotta hope it's gonna be like VoD, Doc. For my own sake, for the sake of the race, I hope that's not the case, but I'd imagine it's only gonna... Hopefully we can get half the field home. Another one out. We did get to 40 in the end, that's good. Okay. Running out of fingers and toes there, Doc. Assuming that you've got 40 of the, or a total of the aforementioned. Hopefully you haven't had accidents or something like that. Give my regards to the boss, mate. I hope she's doing well. Thanks, Clem. Very polite. Scooby, look out. Okay. That'd be good. Is the best sounding engine. If nothing else. Hopefully he's praising the driver as well. Oh no. Steph and Tom. Tom's got some damage or something because he was very slow when I passed him. Must have whacked the front end or something. Yeah. My pronouns are old and you know what. Oh, there. I hope that wasn't a crash. Is Nico commentating on his own, Doc, or does he have someone with him? I hope he has someone with him. Yeah. Maybe, does the guy have a German accent? It's Danny. He'll pull away from me pretty quickly. looks close. Might be Seb in with him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, an Australian one. Yeah, I was very lucky to catch that slide. It's like Reese must have had a spin or something up in front of us, or he's out. Oh no, Reese. That's Reese gone, I think. It's such a shame. I really like that guy. Get the lamb chops out. And the snags. Yeah, he's using wheel shed setup, and I've sacrificed a lot of stability for speed here, so it's a very dicey car to drive. So yeah, sacrificing some stability for a faster car, but kind of wish I had taken a different approach now. Yeah, well, he's just got to get some more consistency and finish races and not try and drive too fast, and he'll be fine. Wonder what happened to Liam. Did he even make the race? Because he was having issues with the game. Maybe that's what all the angst was about in the Discord, which I didn't. Yeah, probably. He's a smart racer. Oh, Quentin. Yep, he just DNF'd in the in-game chat. I was hoping you'd mean in the colloquial sense, the metaphorical sense, not the literal sense. Yeah, that straight in particular. The camel is the worst place to encounter them. He's an alien. Wrong braking marker. Yeah, I'm not going to catch these three if they're slipstreaming each other and so on in front of me. I've got no hope basically to catch Riley or Austin and Matt. Really paying the price now for that qualifying stuff up. Matt's right with them too, isn't he? Okay, he's dropped off them a little. Well, I don't want it to happen, but they might collide with each other. It'll help me out. Okay, I'm really gutted to see him crash out. Was it? Did he make a mistake or was he pushed? Does it look like they were all four? Matt, Reese, Riley and Austin were all in a group. Who's this in front of me? Chaz, okay. Okay, it's easy to do. Hollowell Stavelot is a very tough complex. Tell him thanks for the camber tip, it's working well. So it wasn't all my setup. He bumped the camber right up and it did make a big difference, so say thanks for that if you can, if he's still streaming. Get Gerard right at the master kink here. Hi, Gerard. Bonjour. Ah, well. Make much difference. I'm at the mercy of people DNFing in front of me now. Just got to bring it home and hope for the best. Yeah. The FB cars have been really good today. Very polite. Austin and Riley, you mean? Probably. They'd be mad not to. They're teammates after all. Helping each other get away from Matt, I assume. Yeah, it's starting to get on my annoy me now that I did that in qualifying, because I'd probably be fighting with those guys if I hadn't have. Anyway. Not good enough, basically, so pay the price for the stuff up. So, anyway. Nice to have a battle with someone, but that's not going to happen. Hopefully. Sorry, Ollie. Should have lifted there. Well, Austin does have the slightly faster car. The chassis. And, yeah, so that's to be expected, I think. Thanks, Clem. Yeah, okay. My tyres are really good, actually. I think I'm lapping faster than him now anyway. Austin is in the it's a shame. Go Larry. I'm coming up on that lead battle, I think, in Formula B. Make sure to be extra careful and try not to disrupt them. concentrate. Come on, mate. Yep. Last quarter. Wonder if it might rain. It's getting quite dark. And it was in the forecast. Careful, Darren. Yes, Miff would be disappointed that it's not raining. That's for sure. Terrible place to come across that traffic. Lucky to get through that, I think. saving his tyres maybe. And maybe had to do a bit of fuel saving as well. That'd be my guess. It's been looking after everything with a view to having a charge at the finish. You never know. 5 laps to go still. Got a bad bounce there. Oh, something happened to Riley. Yeah. nice. Sounds like the broadcast will be a good watch then. See if I can put a bit of pressure on Riley here. Yeah, I may just get lapped by the end if I'm not careful. Which I don't want to do if there's a prospect of catching Riley here. Concentrate, Darren. Definitely catching him. Getting caught by Filippo here too. Oh. You got screwed there, Riley. Joy of coming across Filippo in traffic. I've had that myself before. It's not over yet. almost lost it there. Oh, yeah, they're in a battle, huh? A beagle battle. My experience is that with beagles is that they can be very vicious in a fight. So I'll look forward to watching that back either this evening or tomorrow. Oh, concentrate. Exactly, Doc. No pun intended. I got to concentrate here. The car's getting very flighty, so I'm gonna bring it home now. Austin's crashed at Master. Oh. One place off the points. Got it. Gutted for Austin too, he must be devastated right now. If someone will crash on the... Yeah, I'm devastated for him. Wonder what happened. Oh, he's gone! No, well, I just wasn't concentrating there. Hope someone doesn't crash on the last lap now. Oh boy. This replay file is absolutely awful. Yeah, stupid piece of driving there, Darren. Could have had a solid ninth sewn up and just shit the bed at the end, right at the end. I feel almost as bad as Austin would right now. Just hopeless. Well done, Nicholas. Held on to second. Yep, good stuff. Oh, it was damaged, yeah. Oh, it was undrivable, which is why I drove into the pole on the other side of the road. Anyway. Please make it home, Matt. Danny, I don't know what I'll do to myself if either of you guys drop out right now. Ah. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Ah.
Yeah. Usually deal there. Guess I'm. Come on, Matt, bring it. 8 points. That's it. Finish. Disappoint self. Sweaty.